Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mary Ann, and today I'm going to talk to you about flowers, and then I'm going to show you some flowers that I purchased and tell you a little bit about what my next plan is, or one of my plans. So if you've seen me make flowers, I did them quite recently. I did them like these, but in silver, and those were for a different project. But they're very, very easy, so if you haven't seen the tutorial on how to make them, check them out, because I know that you can, and I did it with various different wires, because not everybody can use 22 gauge jewelry wire. A lot of us, including myself at times, can only use aluminum wire because it's gentle to my hands and it's easy to do. So with that in mind, I'm into flowers right now. I'm into a lot of things, flowers and dangles. I have a tutorial for that too. So I did purchase these recently from Amazon. I got 2 packages. They call them cherry blossoms. Now, I don't know about that. These look a little bit reddish to me, but they're really pretty. They have a pink on the underside, and they have just a hint of gold going through them. So I did buy 2 bags. I always buy 2. And they were not expensive. I think they were like 5 something a bag, and I don't remember how many there were, but I did go ahead already and put them in the Amazon links playlist, and you'll find them with silver. It'll say charms, skeletons, wings, or whatever, and findings, and I put them there. So before I get on with, because I'm going to be working with those, I want to show you the other flowers that I ordered, that I got. Oops, I'm going to break them. I was a little bit not sure how I felt about these because, well, first of all, every single one had a fishing line through it, doubled, so I had to take it off, which tells me that they were originally all strung together online and they were cut and sold into smaller batches, which is fine. These are Lampwork beads. I really like Lampwork beads. First of all, these are really thick. Look at how thick they are. And they're not all the same. It's kind of like hand-blown glass. It's like they're all different in appearance. Not one is the same. And I like I said, I wasn't sure about it until I messed around and stuck them on a wire. I said, oh, I like that. So there was supposed to be 40 in this package. And the only thing, 2 things I didn't like. One, I had to take all those little things out, which it was very thick line, so I just grabbed my tweezers and kind of like pulled them out. The other thing, I didn't get 40. I got 35. And 5 could throw a project off. And they come in all different colors, and I will buy them again. The only other thing I did do, because they were, the bag just looked kind of yucky. So I just tossed the beads into a bowl, put a few little drops of Dawn dish liquid and rinsed them and let them sit. Then I put them in my, I don't know what you call it, a sieve strainer, and I let all the water run until they were clear, threw them back in the bowl with clear water, took them out, dried them up, laid them out on a paper towel. If I cared enough, I'd have used the hair dryer, but I didn't. And they dried, and now they look a lot better. So these are a keeper, and they come in different colors. Alright, so enough with that. What I'm going to be working on next is a project with aluminum wire. I'm going to be using, this is light gold Bencrete, 20 gauge, and I'm also going to be using brown. So I'm going to be doing what I'm going to show you. I haven't even made one yet, actually, so I don't even know how long I want to make them, how long I want my wire to be. I'm going to figure that out right now, because I kind of want this to be big and beautiful. It has to be pretty, that's all. And I can already tell it's going to be pretty. So let's see. Let's measure this out. I did move my yardstick right here, so there's no more running at the end of my workstation. How about if we do 32 inches? That sounds good to me. Why not? Like I said, I have not made one of these yet. I have too many tools next to me. I don't know how many I'm gonna make. Let's just say I'm gonna make a whole bunch. All right, I'll make one more because I don't know yet how I'm gonna do it. See, I'm bringing you right from the beginning. This is the thought process. Let's just jump into something and see how it turns out. So the plan for this tree is going to be like, I'm not really great at stand-up trees, but I've made bonsai and they've come out pretty good. I've made 2 of them so far, I think. And this one here, I really like it, and this is a thunder egg, and Donna sent that to me when they went rocking. But anyway, I want this one here that I'm gonna make a little bit different. I mean, this is absolutely a beautiful stone, but I want to try something different. So I have another one that she sent me. Oh goodness. And I'm going to be putting what I make on this beauty right here. So, my only thing I didn't know, maybe you can leave me a comment and tell me what you think. I didn't know if I wanted to do it like I did the other one and have all the roots cascading down this beautiful, they actually kind of fit really nice, but I feel like I wasted a beautiful part of the stone. Now you can always create a base, so don't be afraid if you have something that does like that. Don't be afraid. You can put it on. You can get like even a rubber coaster or a piece of wood and stain it, and put glue and support it, and it will work. And I'm thinking that I'm gonna call on a friend. I don't know how I should do it yet. If I should do it rock side down, or like a piece of cake. So this is what I'm working with. Now, please do help me out, because I don't know yet exactly which way I want to go. But I do know what I want to do with these flowers. I decided that they're going to be pretty, and I need something for the middle. Maybe we'll use these. These are 4mm bicones. They are my favorite. I would rather have had a round middle. I'll look and see if I have any. I don't know yet. But like I said, this is just my first. And even if I find some that are with a round, I find some 4mm, which I know I have. I just can't see them from here. So I'm going to put my bead, 4mm, whatever I choose, through my wire, and I know if 2 are going to fit. Do they fit? They do not fit? Oh no. Now what? Okay, let's see. We're not going to give up just yet. If I have to, I will. And I'll try something different. See, this is what happens when you go ahead and... No, sorry guys. We're not going to make it with that wire. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, we're going to go on to Plan B. And we'll be using... hold on. I was going to change my wire to KC Gold, but something clicked and said, girl, there really has to be another way, because that's just not what I want. And I believe that we will be using this wire, and I will show you what we're going to do. So we're going to take the wire. This is the 20 gauge Bangry aluminum wire. Yes, this is how we're going to do it. I'm so sorry. we're going to bring this up through our flower and bring it all the way down to the middle, like that. I am going to use a bicone, just one. I'm going to slide that down like that. Now I'm going to just take it and bring it over. And you really can't see it. And once I put them all together, you're not going to be able to see that. I'm going to see if I have something round. But anyway, we're going to do it. We're going to get this done. I wasn't sure if I was going to add leaves or make branches or both. I could do both. I could add a few little leaves on each one. I have some green. I might use 2 tones of green. I don't even know how many I'm going to use. I'll probably make all the branches different. I don't want all the leaves to have the same shape. Not on this one. This one's different. So, how many I have? I have 5. And I'm just going to slide them up a little bit. And I'm going to bring this wire so this last bead is next to that bead. Just like that. You see that? And now I'm just going to put in a few twists. And there we have it, guys. Look at that. I made the first one with you. And now we're going to do the same on the other side. But I think what I'll do, if I have a longer wire, normally I don't put any twists in after the first one. I'm going to just change that up today. I'm going to put in a little bit. I wanted to go a little bit lower. And now we're going to put some more. There are 5 there. Maybe I will do them all the same. I might even add different tones of green. I think I will. Just not on this one. Like I said, I'm just doing this first one with you. I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them. But what I do know, I'll be making a whole bunch of them. And then now, I don't want to put too many twists in because even though it's aluminum wire, it is going to get, it's going to get big. And the hands are saying aluminum, please. So that's why we're doing this tree. So now let's take a brown one. Like I said, I could do them all gold because it does have that pretty gold in the flower. I don't know if you can catch that on the camera. They're really pretty. I like them a lot. And I don't like acrylic flowers, so. Anyway, we're going to put our flower onto the wire all the way down. And then we're going to pick up, I know I have 4mm Rondell crystals. It's somewhere on my rack. I have a rolling rack thing. So now I'm just going to push that in and then bring it down in between like one of the petals. And then I'm just going to put in a few little twists like that. Let's pick up some of these. I could have done, maybe I will. Maybe I'll do clear leaves. That might be pretty too. Maybe I'll do both. It's my tree. Right? You do your tree however you want. And I'm losing my voice. It's telling me it's time to go sit in the front room and make 100 million flowers. Bring your beads. so that it's close to the one opposite it, like that. And then just put in a few little twists. I'm not getting fancy on this one. This one here is just going to be pretty. Now with the longest wire, I'm going to add a few more twists like that. I don't know if I'm going to put two, I don't want it to be overwhelming with the leaves, but I think I'm going to put them in bunches of three per branch. Oh guys, this is going to be very pretty. I think I'll do some with 2 leaves and some with 1. Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Okay. So now we're going to do another one. And just slide that down. I did get rid of that deep tray. This is a tray. It's actually a pan, a shallow oven pan. But, well, I am standing right now, but it's low so I can sit and work. And let's put a middle. You know, see now, they were sitting in front of me. That's why I'm looking at them, thinking, oh, I wonder if I should do leaves with the clear bicones. They do have such a beautiful effect. So I'm going to have to think about that as I make a million. I'm not going to make a million, actually. I'm going to make just this last one because, like I said, I don't know yet which ones I'm going to use. I can very easily take these ones here apart and then think it over again. The reason I came up with this idea, well, not only do I have a base, but I love a bonsai tree. So I actually picked up my phone and I did a search for bonsai in bloom. And like, my trees don't have to be realistic. I say that all the time. They just have to be pretty. But this time I wanted it not to be, not so much realistic. I just wanted to get an idea of what a real bonsai tree looks like when it's in bloom. I would love to be able to, I don't know if I can do that. Plan. So probably, like I said, put 3 together. And they're not all going to be the same. I'll do some high and low. And then I will twist them in and make branches. But I want them to be pretty. And that would be one branch that I would twist in to another one, maybe a little lower, you know, and so forth and so on. So I'm going to make a whole bunch of these, and then I will come back and I will put them together. I'll assemble them with you best I can as I attempt my new project. But this is it. This is the plan. Now I just have to think if I want to continue in green. The pictures show green. But I'm different. I always do things my own way. So I don't know about that. But before I let you go, let me just show you how these look on a wire. And also, guys, in case you use a thicker wire, the hole on it, let me see if I can show you. That has a really deep hole. I mean, it's the circumference of it. Now, you know how I said I couldn't get 2 pieces of the 20 gauge wire through a bicone? This is a no problem. I could probably put 4 through that. That's exaggerating. 2 would do that really nice. You can get that through 2 pieces of 20 gauge aluminum wire. And it's beautiful because it's on both sides. Maybe I'll make a tree with that. I don't know, guys. I'm all excited for my new projects. So, if you're excited, stick around because we're going to make a beautiful bonsai tree. And then these that I've already made are going on the double hoop, which is this beauty right here that I love. These are going to be around the side, and then I'm going to make a tree of life in the second side. And that's what I'll be working on next, because I'm going to film that. And then I can make 100 million flowers, and then I'll come back and make some more with you, and we'll assemble it together. But in the meantime, I'm not going to start that yet. I'm going to start working on the double hoop. So if you have a thought, kindly leave it in the comments. Do you think I should make the leaves with green? Or do you think that they might look beautiful with the clear? It'll be interesting. If you leave me a comment, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned because we're going to have a lot of fun. Bye now.